Welcome to our new season with the Barça players available to Hansi Flick, the new coach here in Florida. It's going to be challenging this campaign with still all the international players unavailable. They'll be arriving slowly but surely. Here are the Central Florida University. This is one of the camps. And we'll have among the players available today, Ter Stegen. Second day on the pitch for the goalkeeper, one of the only senior players available to the German manager and his staff. And you can see Hansi Flick and his coaching staff organizing the training session. The first 15 minutes open to the media. There'll be 3 friendly games. You can see also Gundogan just arriving alongside Lewandowski. Two of the few international players. Remember, all the Spanish champions still on holiday. But Lewandowski, of course, they were knocked out early on in the Euros. So started early his summer holiday alongside Gundogan, who was knocked out by Spain. There'll be plenty of youth, not only the training sessions, but also in the games to be played against Real Madrid, Manchester City and AC Milan here in the States. Pre-seasons have changed dramatically. Remember when Johan Cruyff and his dream team used to train in Papendal in Holland. First friendly games of the team against lower division sides where Barça hammered all the opposition. Scorelines as huge as 15-10-0. And in those 2-week camps where Barça used to train, as they were finishing the pre-season tour, they were facing better opposition sides, PSV, Ajax. But at the beginning they played amateur sides. These days this has completely changed, and first opposition will be Manchester City, champions of Europe, alongside Real Madrid this season, Manchester City last campaign, and AC Milan, another massive club with also European Cups in the trophy cabinet. Those are the 3 first rivals in this USA tour. There's still plenty of unavailable players. We see Hansi Flick next to Robert Lewandowski and Gundogan. The striker from Poland had Hansi Flick in Germany when he was playing for Bayern Munich, and Gundogan in the German national side in the Qatar World Cup, which was a bit of a disappointment for Germany. Gundogan played for Dortmund and Manchester City after that. There's certainly a big chance here for the young players. We also see Alejandro Balde sustained a long-term injury, and certainly this season he can't wait to start, because he spent most of the last campaign injured. Also Victor Goque, a bit of a challenge this season for the Brazilian striker. Couldn't play that match with Xavi Hernandez on the bench, and Ter Stegen, the German goalkeeper, second day for Mark in the training ground, first in the States. It's going to be about a week here. After that, they'll play the Joan Gamper against Monaco. And in the Liga EA Sports, the first game Barça will be in Mestalla against Valencia, which is a massive game. Valencia always a tough nut to crack, especially at home. And that will be the first fixture for Hansi Flick and Barcelona. Oriol Romeu and Inigo Martinez pairing. Thiago Alcantara is going to be in the coaching staff for a while. Former Barca player, and then Bayern Munich and Liverpool in England. Came through the ranks in La Masia. Still doing some stretching. Hansi Flick said in the presentation he likes to attack. He doesn't like to waste time with the ball. He goes straight away to find the net. He said he was delighted to manage Barcelona. It's been a year and a half jobless, and he broke all records with Bayern Munich, winning 6 titles in the COVID year, winning the Champions League in Lisbon. They beat PSG, and of course previous to that they beat Barcelona by 8-2. And that was surely when we all started hearing Hansi Flick all over the place. And with the German team, he didn't have the luck to succeed in the World Cup. And they had an early exit in Qatar. It's been a long time since we first heard Hansi Flick could come to Barcelona. Almost a year. Former player himself. He's had a short career as a coach. Still plenty of time in his future. And taking Barcelona now, a bit of a challenge. Still the players with the stretching now with balls. Trying to pass it with inside of the right foot and the left foot. Hands up. Instructions given in Spanish. And some of the coaching staff still unable to speak the language, so it's going to be a bit of a English, Spanish and sometimes German. Then Thiago will translate, but it's going to be challenging for Hansi Flick for sure. That's why he maybe wanted Thiago Alcantara to join him, especially at the start of his career here. Slowly but surely the intensity going up. In Florida, first training session of the team in the USA tour this summer. Almost every year Barcelona coming to the States since 2010. They stopped for the COVID situation. It is certainly a bit of a tradition these days, having Barça arriving to the States in July for friendly games. Now the drills are going to start taking a turn. This is the training session open to the media. There'll be another later on. That one won't be available to the public or media. And this one is pretty creative. And the one the coach touch the ball here, Rafinha and Vitor Roque. The two Brazilians still in the team. It's a really challenging campaign for both, especially for Vitor Roque, because Rafinha was remarkably effective last season, especially in February and March. Right into April, he was outstanding, both in the league and the Champions League. Actually, he wasn't lucky not to knock PSG out of the competition, because he probably was one of the best players Barca had at the time, on top form, and this season is certainly one he's been waiting for. We'll have to see if there are new signings or people arriving and adding to the squad, but at the moment he's a Barca player. And we'll have to see if he's starting the season just as well as he finished last. Hansi Flick watching closely what Vitor Roque does. Still, we haven't heard Hansi Flick speaking Spanish in the press conference, although it was said he was learning the language. At the moment he uses only English. Some of the training staff remain, others left the club. And we can see how the training session is being conducted in Spanish. As we see the goalkeeping coach joking with the German counterpart. We are about to finish this first training session. There's actually 15 minutes open to the media, then they will stay for longer. But at the moment, this is the first training session we've been able to watch live here on Barça 1. We'll be keeping you updated on the website and the social media when it's going to be the next one. Enjoy and goodbye.